kind of quiet down here, guys. I think we need some peaceful background music.
You want to listen to the podcasting?
Sorry.
Very peaceful.
Yeah. That was
You guys see the new
tranquil.
Boss is out? I'm ready whenever.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Shut up.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast, episode number 38.
38's crazy.
It's a lot. I feel like that's when we should just throw right into in this news. We have lasted longer.
Oh, yeah, good point. So, if you're not paying attention to social media and or
Live under a
influencer news, the podcast called Talk Tuah, based off of that internet meme.
It was just wonderfully so funny.
Yeah.
Now everybody's over
the
it.
hilariousness of it. Haley Welsh is the lady behind it. That's her name.
Well,
she's
not really, but she talks on it.
It's her.
She's the
I
main
assume it's
one.
her.
She's the main character, but I don't think she does
She's the
anything
one
other
that
than talks
did
on it.
Well, yeah. Anyway,
I don't think
she's the one that
started it.
made the
Wanted
infamous.
to start it.
She's the one that did the infamous quote. Anyway, she released a crypto coin. I don't know if you guys know this.
I do.
So she released it. It's I think it was Tua or Talk or Hawk. I don't remember what it was. It was one of those. Is the token ID of it. Anyway, she released a crypto coin, and it was almost like a cash grab thing where they like pump it. Oh, it's called a pump and dump. That's what they were calling it. Where they make it go really high and then they sell at really high, and so they make a lot of money, and then the other people don't. That's all alleged. But anyway, ever since that happened, they haven't released an episode, and that's been about a month ago, and they were at 13. So we're outlasting them. Suck it.
Blazing past them. We started before they did, though.
We did, and we lasted longer than them. Do we have as much views? I'm sure not, but
Eventually,
We haven't said
will.
stupid stuff.
yeah, we haven't done anything
Well,
stupid
we
or
do say
controversial.
stupid
Yeah, we
stuff
do
on the
say
regular.
stupid stuff, but not dumb
Not
stuff.
controversial. Not to get us
I
canceled.
wouldn't say controversial
Well,
or to
we've-
get us canceled.
we-
It's just dumb.
We just
Yeah.
edited it
It's not funny.
out, you know.
Well, we edited
Or we
out the
bleep it.
controversial. Yeah.
No, we've only bleeped important stuff so far. Okay, now
That's what you know.
Super Bowl.
It's happened, but we don't know what's happened because we're recording it early. We're recording this episode before it happens, but we do know who's in it now.
Yeah, Chiefs and Eagles. Levi has won the fantasy because he guessed correctly.
Oh, did he get both of those?
He did.
Oh, frick.
Dubs.
I mean, I had the Chiefs and he did too, but
Yeah, I
then
picked
he
the
had
Chiefs
the
'cause I
Eagles.
knew
I
it.
had the Rams. So it'll be interesting to see how close our score predictions were. You know, varying.
Well,
on
I had an award for the winner, but I didn't think that I didn't know that.
no, because the
You guys already knew
tiebreaker
the
has
winner.
been broke since I lost because I said the
There was
Rams.
no need for a tiebreaker because
Yes.
I had the
Oh,
Eagles.
because Levi had the Eagles.
Yes.
Okay.
Because, buddy, there's no chance the Rams are making
Dang it. Okay.
There
well,
was
then,
a chance they almost beat him in the snow.
well, then I got
Against Saquon
I got an
Barkley.
award for you, Levi, but the viewers and everyone's gonna have to come back next week. So before
okay.
so I can get it ready.
After the Super Bowl. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
after the Super Bowl, we'll celebrate. We will celebrate the Super Bowl a week later, and I will have an award
we
for
will
Levi
not
who
celebrate.
has correctly guessed it. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, the card thing. All right, Ethan, give me pick a card. Let's see. It's at the top.
6 of hearts.
Yeah, Queen of clubs.
So random.
All right, Levi,
Well,
you're
now you
just
know
getting
what
the
it's
next one.
about.
You're just
Statistically,
getting the next one.
it should be a 6 of hearts.
I see the
Eight of diamonds.
on the bottom. Actually, that's kind of crazy.
What was it? Did you pick it on the bottom?
No, I
I
just
didn't see it.
I just noticed that actually.
Is that what you said?
No,
I said 6
because,
of hearts.
because
You
he
said the Six of Hearts.
Yeah, and I didn't.
And I
see it.
copied
I
him.
just said that's funny though. That's why I
Guys,
pointed it out.
we almost were there. Just live, Ethan said the card that was on the bottom after the cut, and he didn't know it, so he claims.
Yeah, once you switched it out.
So we were really close, guys. That was practically it. Come back next week, we might have it. Anyway, we're never gonna have it.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I
when
got
we
it.
do, we're gonna buy a lottery ticket. Okay,
I
now
can't legally do that.
yeah, you won't. Top 5. You probably will be able to by the time we get it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Top 5 NFL theme songs. This is random. Ben came up with this one.
I don't appreciate how you. What do you? Yeah.
I'm just
Rude.
saying. You came up with this one.
It's
Giving
still
you credit where it's
Super
due, I
Super
guess.
Bowl hype. We're still waiting for the Super
If
Bowl.
you
You guys
don't
just got done with
know-
the Super Bowl.
Each broadcast has their own NFL theme song.
Each
So
network.
for you youngins that might be watching and you just hear one theme song and you think, oh, this is the greatest day ever, There's a lot more
There
football
is.
to be watched.
Guys, I didn't really know about all these. This was sparked by our discussion last episode about the different theme songs, and I was like, I wonder how many they are. And there turns out I thought there was 5. Turns out there's 6.
When
Kind of.
I was younger, only knew of 2, and it was the CBS one and then the Fox Sports, because the CBS one always played the mid-time games, and the Fox one always had the robot. And so
Yes.
that's how I knew about the 2. I did not put together until later in my life that there was an ESPN Monday night one, which makes sense. NBC does their own for Sunday Night Football, and the Peacock one, because that's what they are. And then the NFL Network song I had heard, but only through like the NFL Films videos, I think.
Right, I think that's what that's for. Yeah.
And
Specials.
then Thursday Night Football, once it switched from
What was it on? Was it on something different? I don't even remember what it was before it was Prime.
I want to say it was NBC, but it may have been Fox.
Who owned the previous Thursday Night Football rights?
Yeah, Thursday
Yeah.
Night Football games. Who was it first? Before Prime. I don't
Before it
remember.
went bad.
Maybe it was ESPN. Same as Monday night.
So it turns out ESPN and ABC are the same, and they're both owned by Disney. Fun fact.
Fox ran the
Fox,
the rights
okay.
with the NFL
Okay.
Network.
So
Anyway, so
Cool beans.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to a little bit of them, and I want to rank them. What we think, which one's the best, which one's the worst. So and I can only play a couple seconds of it for copyright, and I'm not gonna actually put it in the actual edit. First off, that's too much effort. Second off, it's more likely we're gonna get copyright cut.
Crazy.
So
I would say start with Thursday Night Football because we know where that one's going to be.
Would that be the bottom?
Yes.
Yep.
They tried.
it was a good effort.
That's enough if they can hear it.
I
it
thought
gets
if we talked
copyrighted.
over it, here, let me see if it gets better in a little bit.
No, I already know what it is. It's
It's trash.
only
It's
the first
trash.
couple seconds that you need because now the broadcasters are talking and it's over.
Yeah, that's a
Trash.
mid sauce sandwich right there. That is
They
not
Bro,
good.
tried
wait,
to
hold
be
up. A
all the other
mid-sauce
ones.
Sandwich? No.
That's mid.
They tried to be all the other ones, but more like modern-y looking.
Trash.
so
That's
it's not
accurate.
good.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Six.
so out of the 6, we're gonna put that one at
Bottom.
6th. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to just go up the
honestly,
list?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I
Let's go in
think-
order here.
I want to try that. I think
so
you should
we
do the-
have week 1 starts with Thursday Night Football, right?
True. Yeah. Okay. We've gone in order then so far.
So
Okay.
then now it's to Sunday.
Which
so
all
the
of them are.
CBS and then Fox.
CBS and then Fox.
CBS is going to be at the top of the list, though.
Maybe.
Classic.
Yeah, the best one.
And then it gets really good after this part picks up. I'm gonna talk over it a little bit so you can't. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted.
This is the older
And it's
one,
got
but it's
some-
still kind of the same thing.
You hear that rocking guitar in the back end?
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
That's
That
the
thing's-
best one.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that one's clutch.
for now. We'll put that one at 1.
That's
Yep.
definitely.
Definitely
What
one.
was that one? That
Way
was,
better than Prime.
CBS.
CBS. Yeah, that one is ballin'.
The
that
Fox
classic
one I really like
nostalgia.
Too, though.
Where are we going?
CBS and now Fox.
Fox. All right. This is the one I put in the episode. Classic. That's just all the robot. This is actually from the NFL Fox channel.
Yeah,
This-
I think that's 1.
No, I say 3.
Just because they have a cool robot. Too.
3.
They have a cool robot. It's 1 for me right now.
No, I do think the CBS one was better, honestly.
I'm putting that at 3.
Okay, then it goes to 2.
Well,
This one just goes way harder, the CBS one, in my mind. But it's a strong 2, I think.
Yeah,
What do
put
you
it
guys
at 2.
think?
That's fine. Put it at 2.
I'm at 3.
Levi
so
thinks
if you
it's
say
a
2,
3. Who do you think is going to be 2?
I said 1, so
I'm
put it at 2.
thinking the NFL Network one.
No. Now go to Sunday night NBC.
Way better.
NBC. I don't know this one. This
NBC
one
has
wasn't
Carrie
one I-
Underwood usually before it, so
Yeah, hold on here. So,
Carrie Underwood would carry it. It's not good. But
do
it's,
you guys think this one is the NBC one? You think this is right? Like I got
Yeah,
the
this
right
is
one.
NBC. Yeah, Sunday
yeah,
night only
I'd say
is
this
NBC.
is 4.
I don't know. Sunday night football just hits a little different.
That's pretty good though.
Carrie Underwood
it's
is a
good.
little bit different.
Well, Carrie Underwood hits before it, but Sunday night football also just hits a little different because it's the only game on Sunday night.
What are we thinking? What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I would say.
Are you thinking about knocking one of the ones down?
I mean, I wanted Fox at 1, so I would put this one at 2.
I'd put this at 4.
I was thinking this one was a little better than the Fox one.
Really?
Yeah, put it at 2. Move Fox to 3.
Is that what we're thinking?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Levi says 4, but me and you agreed that's majority.
It's not how that
Okay.
works, but okay.
Now we have
The
Monday night.
Not the best.
Which, if I remember correctly, this one's real not.
This
that
one's good, but it's not. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, no,
it's
it's-
Monday night. Like it's Monday night football. That's
Yeah.
just I can hear that. Who is that? Welcome. Who says
That's
that?
5.
Who says that?
I do think that one's probably 5.
Booger or
Booger?
no? It's the older Booger's the
Not
it's
Bradshaw.
Booger's
It's,
buddy.
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I gotta look it up. Monday
Ethan's
Night
looking that up.
Football Cast.
The Lions overcame the 49ers by a score of
That's a spoiler.
34
I'm just kidding.
December 30th, 2020.
What would they be called?
Announcers?
Monday Night Broadcasters.
Broadcasters, good term.
Here's some news.
Oh, Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football Broadcast Team.
The Lions outdid the
Okay.
49ers.
I'll figure it out.
I'll Google it too.
Monday Night Football commentators.
It's the older guy with the hair, and he always would. Now it's time for some Monday Night, just like that. But he'd say football and then the team.
Joe Buck,
No.
Al Michaels, John Madden, Lisa Salters. I'm just saying these
Is
names.
it Al? No, Al Michaels is the commentator.
Oh, here we go. ABC. Mike Patrick.
No, I need to see.
Ryan
his face.
Clark? No. He's the new guy.
Oh, these are the play-by-play announcers. Ooh. Studio hosts.
Boomer.
Boomer.
It's Boomer.
That guy.
So there's Bogger McFarlane and Boomer. It's Boomer.
Ethan found it. Good job. All right. Our last one here is the NFL Network / NFL Specials, which we believe only play during NFL special presentations and stuff, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm
Not
not sure when
actually
I've
a
heard
broadcast.
this. I'm not sure when I've heard this.
Okay, we're gonna rank it today for you guys at home.
Because it is an NFL theme song.
It's got. I like.
Oh wait,
I like the.
this was just when they. This is just for the before commercials when they throw the
literally
NFL
every
copyrighted
NFL greatness.
promotion.
Right,
And they
that's-
flash the NFL logo and then it goes away.
That's what I
And
was
then
thinking.
they go to the actual theme song one. So this isn't really a theme song for
We're
a
not-
broadcast.
This
This is just
you
every-
guys said the NFL that song.
no.
And
this,
I said I don't think
this
it
goes
is.
on every single NFL film.
Right.
NFL game that is produced.
But do we-
this plays before
Would
it.
you classify this as
And
an
then
NFL
there's a
theme
theme
song?
I
I would say it is the NFL's theme song.
Okay, well then we will include it in this ranking. I think it's a number.
I don't know. It's not
I think
very
it's a number
special.
4.
Yeah, I would say 4.
I think it's better than the. Well, hold on. I want to hear the ESPN one. So we got that.
Monday night's good.
Stupid bell
I think
one.
Monday night's better. I think Monday night's definitely a 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, I think we move Monday night up. So Monday night becomes 4, and the NFL.
Yeah, just
one
because the NFL
becomes
one's
5.
not really special.
You're right.
Because this is all I'm kind of just basing on, nostalgia was definitely CBS and then Fox. So then we threw NBC because it was Sunday night up there. But now it's like, when I hear them, it's like, oh yeah, football.
Oh, I forgot you guys could see what
Especially when it's been a couple
I've been
months
watching
through the
stream
off
trying to
season,
read it, and
and then you hear those, and it's like, oh, I just can't wait.
I was doing. So do we like this list?
I would change it a little bit, yeah. Levi would have changed it a little too. So I think it's good.
I think it's good too. I like it. I think it's all pretty spot on.
Yeah.
What would your guys' critique be?
I would have put Fox
Higher
at 2, NBC
at 3.
at.
Ooh, he's thinking.
No, I like Sunday night. So NBC would have been 1, Fox would have been 2,
Okay.
CBS would have been 4.
Wow.
Monday night.
You were gonna put this one at 4?
Yeah, just because Monday Night Football is special, and there's only games on Monday night.
This is a number 4 for you.
Yeah, there's a lot
That's
of
a
games that
banger.
play to that theme song.
That's a banger.
And Monday night
dude.
only has 1. Well, sometimes there's 2
It's
games,
called
but-
Posthumous Zone.
Nice.
Fun fact, I think.
I would say they're all probably based off of the CBS one because I feel like CBS would have came first, but I don't know that for sure. They all just kind of sound based off of the CBS one anyway.
Maybe. I wonder which one was first. I don't know. Anyway, so our ranking is CBS, NBC, Fox, ESPN's Monday night, the NFL special, and then, sorry, Prime, but your Thursday night is at the end.
Boomers. Monday Night Football is just too elite. It's got to be higher, in my opinion, but that's a good list.
I'd put ESPN at 5.
Really?
Nah, that's crazy.
Over
NBC at 4.
That's crazy.
Crazy lists.
And otherwise, you're leaving it the same?
Well, you couldn't just leave it the same.
You have to change a lot of things.
That'd move the special song to 4. The
Right.
network.
Which one do you think?
Fox
Which
would
one do
go
you
to
think the special is
2.
better than?
Better than. That'd be the. What is it? The special would be better than the ESPN one.
Okay, I could see that maybe.
And then let's see that.
But the Monday night is so classic.
No.
It's ESPN, too. I mean, come on.
Well, I don't really care about ESPN, but You just-
ESPN's
you just
broadcasts
heard it.
are always the worst.
That's not true. They used to have Monday Night
Have you
Countdown
watched-
Come on, man.
have you watched Thursday Night Football recently?
Yeah,
Or I guess not recently. but
pretty
Thursday
bad
nights.
too.
Thursday night's got a
Thursday.
funny crew now. They've got Fitzpatrick and Sherman. But the Monday night used to have, Randy Moss. You got Moss. Come on, man. All that
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, but
I
they
mean,
don't.
legendary
Yeah, no.
stuff.
Monday
don't.
night used to be fire. I'd watch it. I don't even like football. I'd
Legendary
watch the
stuff,
pregame
dude.
of Monday night,
But they don't anymore.
but they don't
So it's
anymore.
not-
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
We haven't watched it.
Yes, we have.
We looked for it once and it wasn't there.
Did ya?
And then we
Okay.
stopped looking for it. I think
No.
so. Maybe it came back, but
No, Randy Moss might have got dropped or something. I don't know.
No, they still have Randy Moss. They just don't do any of all the fun segment things.
lame. Maybe they were losing views. A lot of effort to do nothing. It's because they actually they nerfed all the rules, so you couldn't even do that anymore. You can't even moss anyone.
Yeah.
That
That was
a
just
foul.
legendary, though. That's crazy that's you would
Yeah.
have that lower.
Anyway,
Football.
but you said Fox is doing the Super Bowl now,
Yeah, Fox has a Super Bowl this
so
year.
we'll hear the
Tom
great
Brady.
Fox theme. Oh, he's commentating.
He's a Fox commentator, yeah.
That's funny.
And
He's
so he
been
got
to-
this one.
He's probably been to more Super Bowls as
Replaced
a player.
Greg Olson. Oh, by far.
Which is a good replacement.
I say he's probably been to more Super
I would've-
Bowls.
I would've
he's probably been to
preferred-
more Super Bowls than those commentators as
I
a
would have
player.
preferred to see Tom Brady and Greg Olson, but
You gotta get Chris Collinsworth.
maybe in the future.
Patrick Mahomes.
Anyway, so that's our ranking. Great.
It was good to hear Jim Nance
Good
and
songs.
Tony Romo the other day for the conference championship. But I do like the Fox broadcasters right now.
Cool. I couldn't tell you anyone. I guess now I know that it's Tom
Mike
Brady.
Tirico and Tom Brady, I think is his name, Mike Tirico. Or yeah, I think
We'll
it's-
act like that is.
I'm pretty
Anyway,
sure it's his name.
we got a couple of cool news things now for y'all here on the podcast.
Kevin Burkhead, hard at
Let me see a picture.
is who's gonna be the play-by-play analyst of the Super Bowl, and then Tom Brady's the analyst.
An analyst.
It's just his partner, really.
That sounds right. Kevin, you said?
So they have a play-by-play and an analyst.
Yep, that's
the,
him.
That's the duo.
Mike Tirico is the older guy. Yeah. You're right.
Wow.
That's a good one. That's a good
Look at
one.
his hair.
Him with Tom Brady beside him.
No,
that's
they
good.
are good, yeah. But I would have preferred. I guess the way Greg Olson talks more about football than Tirico. But I guess they're trying to have a play-by-play and
Boom roasted.
No, it's just a difference in how they do it. Like, I watch the football, and so I can tell what's happening in the play-by-play, so I don't need a play-by-play analyst. So I would prefer to have two of, like, what Tom Brady does and just kind of
Inside.
dive deeper
Yeah.
into why things would
Last
happen.
year,
But
CBS was
that's
Jim
probably a hot
Nance,
take.
Tony Romo,
Yep.
and then their sideline was Tracy and
Uh-huh.
Gene's territory.
but now CBS has so many, they split up
Yep.
Joe Buck and Tony Romo. Or no, Joe Buck's ESPN.
Yeah,
This is complicated.
it
to
is
me.
complicated,
You're losing me.
and Brady makes way too much money for it.
Brady makes a lot of money for it.
Anyway.
But I think he's going to have
Oh, no.
this will be
Still
the
on-
moment.
We're still on it.
This will be Tom Brady's moment. If he has some good calls, then he'll go down legendary.
I think
for a
Tom Brady's.
commentator,
I think
but
Tom Brady's
otherwise-
moment was his several Super Bowl.
I'm talking about for
wins.
commentating. This will be where he makes his money. If he has some great calls, some memorable moments that he calls, then this will be his moment. But otherwise, it's still just Tom Brady.
His moment.
So yeah, in
Look
the
out!
news.
In the news. All right. So in a local paper, this has now been quite a while ago because we've been pushing this topic off. But in a local paper, there's an old lady who got scammed out of $9,000. I think this story is crazy, so I'm going to recap it for you guys. Feel free to comment whenever because
I don't know what this is.
So our local paper that we both know had the story of a local person
In Buffalo.
in Buffalo. that is the one joke that it keeps going throughout all these episodes. It's awesome.
And it will continue.
It's so funny. So they have an Amazon Fire tablet. We know these crap, just junk tablets.
They're not crap if you're just reading on them.
I've never seen a good one. That's true though. I guess if you're just using it like a
readers.
Kindle as a Kindle. But anyway, so has an issue with this Kindle Fire tablet. And so what do you do when you have an issue with your Kindle Fire tablet? You try to call Amazon. You got to call Amazon, obviously.
Yeah.
And if you've ever tried to call Amazon, you really can't. I would imagine that there isn't a support number for Amazon. I bet you have to do it all through chats online and stuff like that. So anyway, this old lady's trying to find a phone number for Amazon, which is crazy. I've never heard a story that starts like this, like a scam story like this. But anyway, they find a number on a scam website and call a scammer. Amazon, the scammer, says that the tablet was hacked. So you're thinking, like, man, my tablet is running slow, or I'm having issues. It won't let me load this app. I'm going to call this random number I found. Oh, I've been hacked. It's like, that's kind of a leap in my mind. But anyway. So Amazon says that they need to freeze her bank account and send her money. But the bank is selling her social security number. Like her bank is doing that. It really didn't make a lot of sense when I was reading it. Like I'm like, you had to freeze an account and they were trying to send money and the bank is selling your social security number. But they told her the bank thing so that she wouldn't talk to her bank about it. So anyway, they tell her to go to the bank and withdraw $9,000. But don't tell the bank because the bank's selling your social security number. So if they ask, you're just going to go buy a car. So withdraws $9,000. And then because it's not as trackable, they want to do a Bitcoin. So they want her to deposit it as Bitcoin and send them Bitcoin because you can't really track that. The feds can't stop that. You can't intercept that. Once it's done, it's transacted. But, this is probably an old lady. It's not like they're going to install a Bitcoin app on their phone. And so the easiest way for them to do that are these things called Bitcoin ATMs, which they're just like normal ATMs you'd find around, except you can like transact Bitcoin. I don't really know how it works,
I
but
thought that stuff was all dying.
no, it's still there. It's still around. It's not booming, but it's still around. We just talked about Talk Tuah had a had a cryptocurrency. Anyway, so you have to find a Bitcoin. Now, if you've ever been around Buffalo, there's not really a lot of Bitcoin ATMs around. Like when's the last time you saw a Bitcoin ATM? Never, nowhere.
You have to go to like Syracuse or something.
I can't say I've ever been.
Isn't
Can't
that a
say I've ever been.
Yeah, so they're not anywhere near. So what these scammers do, and it's crazy. I don't know if it's true, but I would bet it's what it is. These scammers are going like, okay, where are you at? And they find one for you. Like they'll go to a map and find one. And so the closest one is like
Jamestown.
Are you on a map? How do you know all these towns around Buffalo?
It's New York, and it's not that close.
Anyway, so they're jumping around. It's like 80 miles to the nearest one. So this lady, and I assume they're on the phone. I assume the hackers, because that's what all the scammers do. They stay on the phone the whole time to apply pressure. Keep me on the phone when you go into the bank. Keep me on the phone when you're driving. Call me right back. They want to keep pushing pressure to keep them going so they don't have time.
70 miles, Jamestown from Buffalo.
That's probably pretty accurate, actually. That's crazy. So anyway.
Now I'm on a map.
They're, and I think, what did it say? She said she called her kid, like her son, about it, or her son called her, and the old lady's like, don't even worry about it. I got it. I'm on the phone with Amazon. There's no need to worry. Listen, don't worry about why I'm going across the freaking state to this ATM thing. Don't even worry about it. I have got it handled. Which I'm thinking like, dang, I wish the son would have, or whoever would have jumped in. But anyway, so runs to the Bitcoin ATM to go to deposit this money to send it to the hacker. Well, that ATM's down. That ATM don't work.
Oh wow.
So,
Keeps going deep.
goes another, probably another couple 100 miles, and obviously we could look it up and see the actual towns. And so goes another lot of miles to go to another one.
Probably New York City, honestly.
In another city.
She's at Syracuse by now.
and can't find, and that one's at down. So they go to this other second one's down.
Now they're
Goes across state lines
Oh,
to a third one.
shoot. State lines. Hold up.
Maine.
Where are we at now?
Not Maine.
No, we're
Dude,
down. We're down in
you're talking like
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania or
Yeah,
what's
we're
below
we're
New
at
York?
Erie, Pennsylvania. That's
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was right then. Because I know that because we live in Buffalo, of
Yeah.
course. Pennsylvania.
Maybe
So anyway,
in Pittsburgh. That might be a little.
goes across state lines to finally find one and send the $9,000 to the scammer.
that's crazy. That's so many steps.
I know. I don't. And so like
to keep
I'm thinking,
going.
how in the heck are you not at the second or the first one thinking, I don't want to do this right now? But
How old was the lady?
80 something maybe.
Oh.
But I get it. I get it because you think you're hacked, and obviously you want to get that taken care of. But it's like, it would
Was
be.
she anyone we knew?
It's
No.
taken care of now. There's so many people in Buffalo, dude.
I know. I was just curious.
So it's just such a
I
crazy
didn't know if
story.
it was anybody in our apartment or.
Right down the street. So it's just such a crazy story. But it's so sad to see all these old people get hacked, and it's just crazy. So anyway, for our listeners here, don't call don't do that.
If you're an old lady watching and you need someone to give you money,
Go to Amazon's
Call us.
website to
Comment on our
contact
video
support
and we'll
and
let
then see
you know
what
if
they
it's a
tell you to
scam.
do.
Yeah, you should probably make sure you're on Amazon.com. But our grandma has also been the victim of many scams. Kind of. But our grandma,
I don't think she's ever gotten money taken.
our
though.
grandma is
She's
really good
gotten-
at catching them.
Yeah, she's
she
gotten
like
kinda
clicks
hacked.
the scam and then she starts to get scammed and then she stops.
Yeah,
She's
no.
like, wait a minute, let me call our mother.
Yep. Nope. Our grandma is great at catching scams. So shout out to her for not being this old lady who drove across 2 states to send a scammer $9,000 in Bitcoin. Our grandma would never do that. She'd be upset. Like by the second time, she'd be like, "This is stupid. I'm going back home." And hey, freaking your bank ain't selling your like what the get a second opinion. This lady, part of the reason this lady, she didn't get a second opinion. She didn't
She
explain.
just fully trusted this random Amazon
Yeah,
streamer.
she did not
Stranger.
ask.
And he probably sounded Indian too.
And she didn't talk to her kid about
Definitely a
it. She didn't
different
trust her
language.
bank about it. I mean, you gotta. And the thing is, she don't even probably know what Bitcoin is. What are you doing? Going, oh yeah, Bitcoin. That makes because yeah, a reputable business is gonna want a Bitcoin, not a check.
Probably speaking a different language too.
Yeah.
That's always a sign.
Oh no, they're pretty good at English sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they're not. Anyway,
Without being racist.
great,
Just saying.
We're gonna have to. Well, it is a significant amount of scammers are coming out of India, specifically that one town, that one city.
Shoot, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Hold on. India. Oh gosh. India scam capital. That doesn't say what the frick.
Like Dubai.
No, brother. Hold up.
Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Maybe it's hold on. But I work in computers a lot, and so I seriously I see so many scams coming out of India. It's ridiculous.
Pragu.
I don't know what you just said. I'm not gonna
He's
lie.
like on a map. He's thinking he's going to find it here.
I think I
I know
can.
exactly what he's talking about.
It's on this coast, I think. Yeah, frick. Maybe I'm not gonna be able to find it. It's not Dubai. Dubai's
Rich city.
is the fancy dude.
Tate.
No.
All right, I'm over it. In the news again. New York City shootings. Man, that's close to us.
I didn't think about that when I put that on there. That's so funny.
What's going on with that?
Okay, so big news, guys, for our state here. Or
I think
or
the
our
bigger
cities.
news would be the plane crashes.
Yeah, we could talk about that, but hold on.
Because I don't know what this is.
So
I know
check
about
out-
plane crashes.
Check out. This is a tweet. What?
Kolkata.
That might be it. I don't know. According to an X account, the Everything app, I see one guy that does. It's like,
Oh my God.
According to an X account, NYPD News at NYPD News,
Oh, I saw this.
for the first time in 30 years, 3 decades, there has been 0 shooting victims in New York City for a 5-day period.
Ah.
The longest they've been without a school shooting since the beginning of them keeping track.
Wow, that's good
New
though.
York's getting better.
That's kind of
Which
good.
is good for our state.
Random.
I know. I saw that on something. I was like, "That's crazy. That's crazy that they haven't had a single day and they haven't had a 5-day period in 30 years where no one got shot."
And a school shooting too.
No, this is just in shooting in general. I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what
That's
you're talking about.
And a school shooting. Like there hasn't been a school shooting.
Oh, well, those aren't as common.
You said something about a school shooting.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Did I really?
Yeah.
You said and a school shooting.
Yeah.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that. Then I'm
That was
sorry.
disgusting.
I don't know
Could
what
you
I was
say
talking about.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
But anyway, so
I did.
No-
Did you hear it?
0 shooting.
Did you hear it in the mic, Ben?
Yeah, I think I did.
Wow.
So this was on January 23rd, I should say. So from January, what would that be? 18th to the 23rd, there were no shootings
Probably because it's
in New York.
too cold.
Yeah.
too cold to shoot people. But then it said
know,
that
that's so
it
random.
said that like an hour or two after they tweeted that there was a shooting.
Oh, somebody said, "Well, this streak has to end."
So I said,
You can't go 6 days.
Dang.
Oh, let's see if
But
I
the
can
plane
find it.
crashes are crazy because the one in particular that I know the most about was a plane and a helicopter.
A Black Hawk. A training Black Hawk.
Yeah, like a
A
military
plane.
helicopter.
And a helicopter, clear as day. Helicopters have like
I think it was
huge
night.
windows.
I think it was
It
nighttime,
was
but
at night.
No.
Yes.
pretty sure it was. No, yeah, it was. It was like at 9 in the morning or
It was
something.
at
Well,
night.
9 in the morning is
Hold on,
when it's
hold on,
light
hold on.
outside.
It was-
hold on.
It was at night.
DC plane
It was
crash.
at night.
Maybe it was 9 at night.
It was at night.
Yeah, it was like
It was at night.
I'm pretty sure it was at night. But let's see if this thing says. Shut up,
Okay, that would have made
Washington.
more sense.
Still, training. So
What in the
there was
frick am I
3
looking at
people
right
in a
now?
Black Hawk training a pilot, and then that plane, and then went kaboom and killed 67 people.
Jeez.
Wow, you know a lot about this.
Yeah, I was bored at school. And then
Okay.
See, that's a little different than it being midday, but still, a helicopter should have ample visibility even compared to a plane. So, as far as blaming it on someone, not that you really can,
it's on the
other
helicopter.
than maybe like how they communicated, it's got to be the helicopter's the main fault.
There's that video of it on the right.
Is that really it? I saw a video of it, but I didn't know if it was true.
I saw a video from somebody's like Ring doorbell camera.
Whoa.
I haven't seen that.
It looks like it was around 8 something, like late, like 8:40 something p.m.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's
still
dark.
kind of dark, but still.
See its location as far as where it's at in DC.
I understand
kind of-
planes are flying stupid fast when you'd be up by them, but
Ooh, they were gonna arrive at 9. Ooh, they were early. Look at them go. Oh, here's the Black Hawk.
Wasn't it like really close to the Pentagon, or like? So
I don't know. Oh! Wow! Look, there's a video.
Exactly.
I have seen this video. Yeah, I've seen this
That's it.
video.
There's a pretty
Here's
solid.
it coming in. There's the.
And you
Black
see the plane
Hawk.
right above it too.
Oh, what? This is the jet. I thought that was the helicopter. That's the jet. That's the.
we better find out when it
Okay.
explodes.
What the frick? It didn't show it.
You see
Wait,
that plane
what's-
right above
'cause,
it
like-
taking off though? Also,
Yeah, like this is like, where? Why is this dude going in the route of it? What are we looking at here? I wanted to see the. Oh my gosh! Okay, well, it didn't show it.
Yeah,
What the-
probably
oh, it
that's all the
these-
people
oh.
that died. It was a bunch of ice skaters
Yeah, a bunch of ice skaters. I think I heard they were Olympic ice skaters, but I could be wrong on that.
coming from
It's some
Wichita,
Rush-
Kansas,
some Russian-
some random city in Kansas.
Yeah, this. Yeah.
If you guys know where Wichita's at, let us know.
I've never heard of Wichita.
Tell you.
As far as that, that's all that I got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Other than
Real-
enjoy the Super Bowl,
Did you see
Enjoy
all the
the
other
Super
plane
drive
crashes?
safe.
Yeah,
What?
especially in New York. Roads are
Did you
slick.
guys see? But okay, with the plane, there was another plane crash.
There's also.
Did you see that? There was a second plane crash like just a couple days ago again.
Yeah, there's another one.
I'm like, don't fly, people. Everyone, stay on the ground. Something's going on.
Yeah.
It's bad communication.
Real, yeah, it's crazy.
That's mine.
Oh, hey, look, here's where the Pentagon is. Wow, that's right next to
Yeah,
it.
see, look.
Oh my
I told you,
gosh.
I was really close to the Pentagon. Because it's that.
It's like right.
Reagan-
You could like, You could throw a pigskin to them. I'm just kidding.
I mean, maybe Mahomes could. Nah, Josh Allen could.
That's crazy. There is really like a couple blocks from the Pentagon.
Crazy.
Who built an airport right next to the Pentagon?
For the president, dummy.
That seems like a terrible idea.
Less transport. What do you mean?
You wouldn't need an airport next to the Pentagon. The president lives in Washington. That'd be a motorcade.
Yeah, and that's a lot shorter of a motorcade when there's an airport right next to it.
No, the White House.
Well,
is in Washington.
wouldn't you think the Pentagon has like a helicopter they could take Air Force 2 or whatever it's called? What's it called? It's not Air Force 2.
That's probably true.
What is it called?
It's not Air Force. Air Force is the planes. There's another thing
Yeah,
for the
it's
helicopters.
like-
Here, I'll Google it. President helicopter.
Presidential.
Marine One.
That's it.
I would think Marine One could land at a helipad in the Pentagon. They wouldn't need an airport for the president.
That's probably true, but it probably lands somewhere at there.
But like after 9/11, it's like why would you want airplanes anywhere near the Pentagon? Obviously, that was probably before 9/11, but
What do you think about Trump's tariffs?
tariffs.
Tariffs.
I don't like the tariffs because it's gonna screw tech, and I'm really techie.
Yeah, and China, Mexico, and Canada all starting to put tariffs on us now.
Oh, well, that's fair. I mean, the Chinese. That's really fair from the Chinese,
Yeah. I wonder,
which I feel like is gonna hurt them. But I really feel like the Chinese tariff is gonna hurt us more.
Yeah, because we have everything made in China.
Well,
I wonder
yeah, no,
how
that's
much
gonna
stuff in
really
China.
suck.
They're like,
It's not
man,
gonna
we have everything from America because they definitely don't. Because why they can make
It's
everything
gonna
cheaper.
be. I think everything's gonna stay the same because the oil stuff that Biden did and now this stuff that Trump's doing, I feel like the prices are probably just gonna stay the same where they're at.
No, there's no way. Everyone's predicting tech is gonna get more expensive.
Well,
Do you
tech
remember
might,
Do you
tech
remember what
might.
happened?
I don't
last
think it's
time
gonna affect really like groceries a lot.
Do you know what happened
but-
last time they put tariffs on like everything?
No.
There was a Great Depression. 1930. I mean, Trump put a few tariffs in 2018, I think, but the last big tariff thing was a large part of the Great Depression.
Right. No, that makes sense. It really is gonna. I mean, like I said, I'm in tech, and everyone's going buy your crap now because it is going to be expensive. And so, guys, if we're gonna buy anything, we need to buy it with next month. If you want anything computer related, because it seriously might go up 25%.
Apple's the one that's made in China, designed in California, isn't it?
No, it's every tech company. Every computer has a chip from like China. The Chinese company.
Where's
Think of
Apple's
vehicles,
made?
too. Like,
There's an Apple MacBook.
Their chips are probably made in China.
think of their
What does it say?
the Ford truck chips are made in China. Remember when COVID shut them down? Vehicles, I bet, are gonna go up too if that's.
I think the Apple says designed by Apple in California, made in China.
I think it's assembled in California.
No, it's designed for sure. I know that much.
They do have that really big facility.
SMIC, I think is SMIC, is a really big chip manufacturer. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not China that has the biggest one. Chip manufacturer, something like that.
I have a would you
You just
rather.
need to look up apples. Oh, you have a would you rather?
I have a would
Let's
you
hear it.
rather.
Let's hear it.
Would you rather be tall and skinny or short and like dense or like
Dense.
scrappy? Short and scrappy or tall and skinny?
So, you mean
You're like,
short and muscular and tall and skinny, or short
Kinda.
and just big?
I mean, like a muscle and a little
Because
big.
that it all evens
You're
out.
just like you're like a bowling ball. You're dense.
well,
you're not
the
fat,
weights
but,
are
like,
all correlated.
You're like 6'2",
There it is.
170, or you're like 5'4". I don't know how much weight that'd be. I'm thinking 170.
That's what I'm saying. That's
pretty
equal.
big actually for
They're equal.
6'2". Let me think.
So like I'm 6'3", 1.
So let's say you're
90.
6'3", 150. So you're a little on the skinnier side of a tall guy, and then you're 5'4", 160.
So they're both skinny.
No, 160 at 5'4" wouldn't be skinny. I'm 160 and I'm 6'1". So if you're the weight of me at that short, you'd be pretty bulky. Maybe
Yeah,
with a
so
little
that's what I'm
tub.
saying. If I'm 6'3", 190, then if somebody
No.
else is 5'5" and 190, they're gonna look huge.
I'm talking skinny though. You're not skinny for being 6'3". Let's say you're 6'3", like
What was your
150.
Okay.
You're like a, you're
what
like
was
a
your
skinny 6'3".
Okay, then I'd rather be shorter and
what
stockier.
was your weight for this?
I don't. What did I just say?
I don't
Six.
remember.
I said what? 5'4" and
You
did I
said
say
5'4",
50?
160.
So 5'4", 160, and then
No. Like 5'4", 170 and 6'4", 2 or sorry, not 2.
160.
Like 140.
I'm
150.
I'm 170, and I'm okay.
I'd
How
hate
much-
to be 6'4".
You have to be skinnier than you to be considered
Dude,
skinny.
I would
Yeah.
bet 6'4", 140 is like borderline
That's like
unhealthy.
yeah, no, 6'4",
Yeah, no, it looks
150. That's way too skinny. That's like
So
you're gonna blow.
you're
away.
just
Then do
talking
5'4", 170.
So it sounds like you're wanting to just be the same weight. Oh, what?
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be enough difference for this to be a good would you rather. 170. Because that's a stocky individual.
I do 1,700.
A 5'4", 170 is like obese, probably.
Not if it's muscle.
That's fair.
Then you're jacked.
Anyway, which one?
I wouldn't want to be the tall and skinny. I feel
Yeah,
like you
tall and
get-
skinny
that
would
seems
just
dangerous.
awkward.
That just seems like muscle mass and everything. That's dangerous. You'll like break something if you fall. You have scoliosis if you're like that or whatever that one is where you have the thin bones. I mean that's real dangerous.
Yeah, that'd probably be. I'd rather be the short and stockier.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that was a fail because we
I-
all chose the same one.
I
But
feel like even if it's.
I figured out that Apple question you had.
Okay, yeah, what's
I want
that?
to pivot off that. So Apple has their chips made by TSMC, which is a Taiwanese chip manufacturer. It's like one of the biggest chip manufacturers.
Taiwan?
They make chips for everyone.
It's not China.
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 I do think that the tariffs are going to affect it though. But anyway, and besides, I'm sure Apple has some stuff manufactured in China, like the chassis. And
I thought they
you
were
know,
trying to go all American. That's why they built that. big
Well,
building.
TSMC is actually making an American plant. I think it was in Alabama.
Bam.
I could be wrong though. But that's real. I mean, it's really gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt any single computer chip device, trucks, phones, watches, computers.
Yeah, I don't know why they
cameras.
need to be so big. I understand putting them on it, but I don't understand why the tariff.
Yeah,
has to
a
be such a big
25% is crazy.
Yeah, I feel like 10.
yeah,
That's good.
Yeah, no, 25 is, which I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to make us not buy it, which for real, 25% makes me want to not buy it. But oh my gosh, it's gonna be so expensive.
You know how much shoes are gonna be? All them shoes are from there too. I
I
didn't
feel like
know.
those are more made there, not as much.
Now, if it comes
Built.
from China, it's gonna
I was gonna
cost
say
that.
you can't just buy a tennis shoe from China and get it cheap now.
Well,
You
they
know,
were
it's
cheap
crazy.
anyway.
Well, yeah, shoes are already up, but they're gonna probably go up. I bet let's see. I bet this is from
Made in
Japan,
China.
Taiwan, or China.
I don't think we have a Japan though. I think we're okay with Japan.
We are. That's good. Oh, made in Vietnam.
They might get
Ah.
tariffed. Vietnam might get tariffed.
Vietnam does have a lot of shoe stuff with Nike.
But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, these tariffs are gonna suck for me who likes tech. So LTT, the Linus Tech Tips, they have a screwdriver set. I've been wanting, so I have their actual screwdriver, but they have I forget what it's called, but it's the small screwdriver, like the iFixit kit. I bought a set at work, like just boom buy because Canada's getting tariffed potentially.
Yeah.
So I was like, I do not need. It's like $60 something. That'll be like $80 or $90 after a tariff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, dude, if I want it, I'm gonna get it now, before this goes crazy. And like, yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, and other news, the Chinese AI. Levi sent me stuff about that.
Is that getting canceled yet?
I don't know, but it's blowing up.
It is. Yeah.
It caused Nvidia.
died
Yeah,
in a hole.
their stock tanked.
Fun fact, right? So, it snowed a lot in the South. Like Louisiana, somewhere in there had like
Right.
10 inches of snow. So
Okay.
It doesn't happen very often. Houston doesn't own snowplows. So when they get snow, it's just free range until it melts. The county of Houston has no snowplows.
That makes sense though. I mean, they maybe get snow once every 3 years.
Yeah, but a snow day, you're having like an actual snow day.
That's
Like,
true. That's way different than us here in Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo, you just go out when it's snowing.
It's the same. It's actually the same way here in Buffalo. It feels like they don't plow it, but they do.
They plow it, but then you
It's
just
another
go to
3.
your school,
If there's
it's
another
day.
3 inches, that's right behind them. As soon as they leave, it's 3 more inches.
Exactly. There, you get 3 inches. You can't do anything about it.
So it's the same way.
So you just have 3 inches, but they're not used to it, so they just like it's a proper snow day.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of crazy, but they usually enjoy it.
Yep.
As far as most of the people.
Have you seen the snow on the beach picture? That'd be
If
so
you
cool.
live like in apartments, that would suck because you don't have yards, that kind of stuff. But at least that's my opinion. I think we should wrap it up there.
No, yeah, I think we did great.
Like, comment, subscribe as always. Hit the bell if you haven't to let yourself know when they come out.
For real.
Rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts if you watch there. Otherwise, hope y'all have a blessed day and week and Super Bowl.
And month.
We'll
They've
see you
already
next
had
week.
the Super Bowl.
Deuces.
I couldn't.
Like, dude, perfect. Hat throw.